Good afternoon. Welcome to after school program for the Kid Coders session on Tuesday. My name is Mohit and I work as a community learning specialist at DoSpace. I have my friend with me, Kafaya. She's also a community learning specialist here. So we're going to start in a minute. For today's lesson. We'll be learning about microbit, and I'm going to take you to the microbit website. So if you want to work along with me, you can go ahead and open a browser and you can type microbit.org. This is the URL right here that is highlighted for you. And I'm going to send you as a link in the chat box. So if you want to go, you can go ahead into your chat box and you can go click on this one. And you have to just click on this video, click on this link, and link is going to take you to a page, which is microbit.org. So this is a physical device that we have in our DoSpace. We have around 13 to 15 microbit chipset. So right now we are just going to go play with the virtual device, and we are going to learn about what is microbit, how do you work with microbit, how do you make an account with microbit on the microbit website, and also how to do some drag and drop coding with the microbit. So if you're planning to work along with me, please go ahead and click on that link. Or if you do not want to, if you are not able to find your chart, or if you want to just go open a new tab on your browser that you are using, you have to write microbit.org in one of the new tabs, and that will take you to this page about microbit. So before we start, we are going to watch a video. This video is for about 2 minutes, and this video is going to give us introduction about what is microbit, what it all contains, and what program it entails, and also what all you can do with the microbit. So I'm gonna stop my video here, and I'm gonna show you the video from microbit, and which is going to give you all the introduction about it.
The microbit is a pocket-sized computer that lets you get creative with digital technology. You can code, customize, and control your microbit from anywhere. Light up the LED display to create something simple in minutes, or even communicate between microbits. Or get really creative with microbit's more advanced features, like its buttons, motion detector, compass, and sensors. You could create a guitar that changes the volume the more you shake it. Or a flick football game that powers a microbit scoreboard. And you can connect it to other devices, sensors, and everyday objects. So you could water your thirsty plants, or use Bluetooth to take photos with your phone, and control your music player. And you can customize the microbit in any way you can imagine. It's really anything you want it to be.
I think it's a bit like a robot.
It's quite different to any other technology I've sort of used before.
You just have fun with it.
I can control my tablet. You can make games, you can take pictures, kind of something that senses movement.
And you can just place it in your pocket and make whatever you want.
We'll describe it as a future.
So this was a small video that explains about what is microbit and what are all things that you can do with microbit. So if you are not on the website, I would advise you to please go on microbit.org. This is the website right here. And we saw a small video which talks about all the things you can do with microbit. So microbit is a physical device which has 25 LED pins, and also it has shake sensors, so you can write a code whenever you want to shake the microbit. And also it has two buttons, A and B, so you can write code according to these two buttons also. So I don't have actual microbit to show you, but the picture is right here in front of us on my share screen. So this is how microbit looks like. So this has two buttons, A and B. So you can write code according to the buttons. When button A is pressed, one button B is pressed. And also, as we can see, there are 25 LEDs here. 25 LEDs here that can be, you can glow those LEDs, and you can make your own name tag. You can make your own, alphabet. You can make your shapes, and you can make them glow for the start of the microbit or forever. That we are going to show in a minute. And then also it has 5 pins. So this is pin number 0, pin number 1, pin number 2, 3V, and ground. So this is according to the voltage of the pins, and this is the ground pin that connects to the no circuit. So if you have an actual microbit, or if you come to DoSpace sometime, we check out microbits, and we will be able to check out microbit after we remove restrictions from DoSpace, and then you will be able to check out one, and you will be able to see that you can flip it, and you can see all the circuit at the back side of the microbit. And it also contains a reset button. So if you click on the back side, you can also reset it. And you can do so many things with the microbit. So it has a Bluetooth sensor, so you can connect your devices, your headphone, your phone to microbit, and then it can be used to take pictures, as we saw in the video. And it has a shake sensor, so you can you can make it devices or games that requires the shake. We are going to see an example that you can create a dice. So whenever you shake the microbit, is going to show you a different number for you. So there are so many things that you can do with microbit, and it is more like a fun activity. You do fun with microbit, and you learn so many things with this. So right now I'm going to delete this for you, and at any point of time, if you have any questions, or if you want me to repeat something, you can write me a message in the chat box. Just go to the chat box on your computer in the Zoom call and write me a message, and I'm going to answer that for you. So let's go ahead, and we will see how does this work, how we can write code for the microbit. So we are going to learn how we can do some drag and drop coding, and how we can write code in this program. And then also we are going to see how we can transfer those files, how we can download those files which has code, and how we can send those files to the microbit, and they are going to work on the actual tangible devices. So if you are on this website with me, click on Let's Code. Let's Code will going to take you to a page where you can see all the languages you can code in. So you can code in Python, you can code in Java, and you can code in drag and drop coding. And the good thing that I like about microbit is that you can use it on any device. You can even use it on your mobile phone. You can use it on your iPad, you can use it on your tablets, you can use it on your desktop computer or your laptop computer, and you can also use it on your Chromebook. And then, if you're on this page with me, microbit make code, go to make code editor, and that is going to open a page for you, which is the main, the coding page, the coding interface, and that is going to show you my projects, what projects that you have done. We just did, three projects in the previous class that we are going to repeat, and we are going to see if we can do all of it. And then we have some tutorials here. We have flashing hard, we have name tag, smiley button, dice, love meter, and there's also an icon on the right hand side. If you click on this icon, this is going to drag on the right, and it's going to show you more things that you can do. And then there's a live coding lessons. There are games that you can play with and you can make with microbit. And then there are more radio games. As I said, it has Bluetooth. You can connect it with the different devices. And then there's you can make it, a watch. You can make it a step counter. and you can make it so many things. And you can also connect it with your guitar, as we saw in the video, and also with your headphones, and you can also make it with the physical devices right here. So see, there are so many things that you can do. We are going to try and see how we can do some of the basic things here. And we are going to start with the name tag lesson. So if you're with me and if you're working along with me and you're on this page, click on the name tag. And whenever you click on any of the lessons, it's going to give you three options. It's going to give you an option if you want to do the lesson in blocks, Python, or JavaScript. Right now we're learning about drag and drop coding, which is block coding, and this is appropriate for kids to learn. So we are going to go ahead and click on Start Tutorial for blocks coding. And when you click on the block coding, this is going to give you all the instructions. So the first instruction is, it's going to tell you what you are going to do in this specific lesson. So this instruction set is telling us that what are we going to do in this lesson. It's telling us that, we are making a name tag. Tell everyone who you are, show your name on LEDs. Who doesn't want to work with LEDs and who doesn't want to make LEDs as their name? Pretty exciting, yes. So we are going to see, how we can make our own name tags on LEDs, and also, in the further, session of this name tag video, I'm going to show you how we can download these files to the computer, and also how we can send those file to Microbit. And after you send those file to Microbit, they're going to show you you're going to see those files on the Microbit on the physical device. So I'm going to click OK here. So before we start, I'm going to explain you a little bit about the interface here. So let me get my annotator for you. So on the left hand side, if you will see, it says the name tag. So this says the name of the thing, the video that you are doing, the tutorial that you are doing. So I am using name tag. So this is a name tag, the lesson of the name of this. And then let me get this another one for you. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to explain you is instructions. So if I'm going to, these are the instructions here. So these are the instructions here. This says instructions. As you can see, number 1 is the sign we saw, and then there are number 2, number 3, number 4. And then there's an exit tutorial here. Exit tutorial talks about if you want to exit the specific tutorial and you want to go back to all the tutorials or the gallery of the tutorials you can see. And then there's a back and back icon here and the next icon here. So, this back icon is next icon is whenever you click on these icons, they are going to take you to the previous instruction, or they're going to take you to the next instructions here. And then you will see this all block here. This all block here. This is the place where we are going to write our codes, where we are going to write our drag and drop coding, and where we are going to make sure we write our code correct, and we're going to see how does it work. And on the left hand side, there is a basic. So this left hand side, which is in white, this is all about where you will see all the codes, where you will see a gallery or where you will see a library of the codes that you can use to drag it from left to right. So always remember, in most of the basic platforms for drag and drop coding, you have to drag code from left to right, and you want to make sure that your code connects, that your code fit into each other and make a click sound when you work on those. I'm going to show you in a minute how do those work. But before that, I'm going to talk about this place here. So this is our virtual microbit LEDs. This is our virtual LEDs chip. This is our virtual microbit where you can see your code running. As I said in the starting of the class that we do not have a physical microbit with us, but if you can, anytime if you are at DoSpace, and if we are doing checkouts in the normal situations, you can come to DoSpace and you can ask for a microbit. You can check out a microbit at the tech help desk, and we can give this to you. And this comes with this comes with a cable that connects with with your computer, and also that connects to the microbit. So one end, USB end, that goes to the bigger end, that goes to the computer, and the smaller end that goes into the back side on the rear side of the microbit. So you connect them each other, you download the file, you send the file to the microbit. That's how you write a code and send them to the microbit. And I'm going to demonstrate all the process for you in this lesson in a few minutes. And the other thing that I would like to tell you is whenever we check a microbit, we check it out with a Chromebook. So you can connect your device, you can connect your microbit to the Chromebook, and we also give the cable to you so that you can connect them and you can transfer your code. So you can write your code on the Chromebook first, and then you download the file on the Chromebook, and then you send that code to the microbit, and then it is going to work on the microbit for you. So this is what happened. I'm going to show you in a minute how does this work. But before this, let's talk about some of the coding here. How do we write drag and drop coding? So when you will see this left icon here, the basic icon here, and this is a kind of a column where we will see all the codes that can be written, that can be dragged from left to right. And always remember that you have to make sure that blocks they fit into each other, and they are going to make a click sound when they fit into each other. So let's go ahead and do the name tag here. At any point of time, if it's confusing for you or if it is too much for you, always remember there are instructions on the top. You can click on this next, or you can go back to see the previous instruction if you missed, or if you are done with the previous instruction, you can click on the next to see the next instruction and follow along with the lessons. So I'm going to click on basic here, and I'm going to choose the show string. And then you will see that there are two options. So how do you do it? You go to basic, drag it, select it, and then you drag it from left to right. And then you want to make sure they fit into each other. And if you do not like anything, for example, if I do not like this, or if I did it by mistake, you can just drag it back. If I drag it back from right to left, you will see there's a recycle bin appears. So that means that I'm going to delete this code for you. So I'm going to delete this. So I'm going to just choose this string. And then I'm going to put this on start. So we are making our name tag. So there's a white hello here. So if I want to change the hello, I can make it my name tag. You will select this. This will be selected. And I can write my name here. So I just wrote my name here. And if I want to see how does it look like on the microbit, I can see on the left-hand side, then it's going to show me, show it to me. And then if I want to, this is the icon to run the simulator. If I click on run, it's going to run it. And if I want to pause it, this is going to pause it for you. So just run it once, and it's going to show you, how does it look like on the left-hand side. And as you notice that there are two big blocks here, which is on start and the other one is forever. So the difference between those is, as the name suggests, whenever you do the code on start, this is going to show you the name that is on the show string for just once, when you start the microbit. And whenever if you want to see that thing forever, if you want that thing to repeat, over and over again, what you do is you choose this and you put this under forever string. So when you put this under forever string, and then and then you run the simulator, then you will see that it's going to appear again and again. So it will just write Mohit once, and then it will keep writing, keep showing you Mohit again and again, until you stop the simulator from here, pause the simulator from here. Or there's actual a stop button on the physical simulator that you will be able to see if you have one with you, and then you can click on that stop button to see how does it stop. Simulator stops. And this is the reset button here. This restarts the simulator, and this is the mute audio, and also you can see it in the full screen. So if I click on the launch in the full screen, you will be able to see this in the full screen. So if I click on play now, it's going to show my name in the full screen option here. And if you want to go back to the same screen, you can click on this exit full screen mode, and it's going to take you back there. So guys, if you are working with me, please let me know if you have any questions, or if you want me to repeat something, or if you were not able to get something that I just explained, or if you were able to do it, you can also write me a message that I was able to finish this one. So just take your time and try to work on the name tag, and try to see how does it look like, how your name look like on the microbit, and with the glowing, with the LED glows. And then just keep working on this, and I'm going to show you after this that how you can download this file on the computer, or on the Chromebook, or any device that you're using. We just talked about in this beginning that you can write this code on any device of your choice, whatever you like or whatever you have availability, or your option or your choice, and then you can write the code, and then you can download the file on that device, and then you send that code to the physical microbit chip. So you can send that code to the physical microbit chip, and after you send the code, that is going to work on the microbit for you. So you can actually see that code working. So how do you do that? I'm going to show you the process. We do not have the physical microbit today with us, but you can, if you want to work, you can come to DoSpace and work on those later. But I'm going to show you what's the process would like. How does it look like to follow the process for the same. So how do you do is, you click on the download file here. So you will see there's a download file here. So you click on download, and this is going to download the file for the .hex format. So always remember, microbit has a specific format for the file that they download in. It's called .hex format. So they download the file in .hex format, and that's going to give you a message that download completed. After your download is completed, it's going to give you a message that downloaded has been completed, and then it's giving you instructions. So you can see the green one is a laptop or a notebook or a Chromebook, and it's connected to the microbit. The white one is a microbit chip. It's connected with a microbit chip with a small installer at the rear side of the microbit, and this has the USB portal to it. So you connect the microbit to your computer with a USB cable, you connect them together, and then you move the .hex file to the microbit. So you move the file from the computer to the microbit, and then it's going to work again for you. And then, as you will see that it's giving me a pair device message because I do not have them connected. So this is how it works, guys. So, if I want to go to the download folder, I can go to the download. If you are using Windows computer, you can just write download on the left-hand side at the bottom. You go to the download, you can go to the download folder like this, and you click on the file that has been downloaded, and then you will see an option which says send to. So when you go to send to, you will see, and you click on send to, you will see an option here on the right hand side which says microbit. It doesn't say microbit now because there is no microbit connected. So you can go and do this and choose this microbit whenever it is connected, and then you can transfer it to microbit, and then you are going to see this happen on the physical device. So this is how you download the file, and this is how you send the file from the microbit. From the computer to the microbit, and this is how it's going to work for you. And guys, if you have any questions about this, if you're working along with me, if you have any questions, or if you want me to repeat something, please write me a message in the chat box, and I'm gonna do that for you. I'm gonna take a pause here for 2 minutes to see if you have any of the questions, or if you want me to repeat something. Okay, looks like we do not have questions, and I hope that you are done with the name tag tutorial. So if you are following along me, let's go, and you can click on the exit tutorial here on the right hand side option. Click on the exit one, and this is going to take you to the main page where you can see all the options. So let's go ahead and do another one. Let's go ahead and do flashing heart option here. So this is going to show you how you can make a specific shape that you want to make, or a specific alphabet. You can also make specific alphabet on the microbit. Kids, they come to my class, they always like to make the first alphabet of their name, and they want to just use it. Oh, sorry about this. They also want to keep it forever, so that they can just see the first alphabet of their name on microbit, and then it just keeps going for them. So let's try this one. Go to flashing heart. Yeah, so flashing heart, and then as I said, whenever you go to any tutorial, it's going to give you 3 options: blocks, Python, and JavaScript. So you always click on blocks here, and when you click on start, it's going to show you the instructions. The instruction number 1 is learn how to use the LEDs and make a flashing heart. Want to learn how light works. And it also has a link to watch the video here. If you're working with this, and if you're just watching the lesson with me, and if you're not working on this, and if at any point of time you're working on this tomorrow, or maybe anytime, you can click on any of the specific lesson and click on the watch the video. So watch this video is going to show you how the video is going to work, video is going to show you how you can work with this and how you can make it by yourself if you want to later in the future. So I'm going to skip this for now. I'm going to click on OK here. And always remember, there are always instructions that they're going to show you, how this is going to work. So I'm going to click on basic here. It's asking me to place the show LEDs, block in the forever, block and draw a heart. Just follow the instructions, and guys, and you will be good to go. So I'm going to click on basic here, and it's asking me to show LEDs and put this, out from left to right. We just learned this whenever we are working with coding, we bring them from left to right. So I just bring them from left to right here, and I'm going to click on forever because I want to glue it forever. If you want to do it just for one, you can click on start, or if you want to see how both of them they work, you can try that too. So let's go ahead, and so I have this now. So now I need to glow the lights. So about LEDs glow here in this code at microbit, how does it work is that you have to click it once. So whatever, if you click it once, it becomes white, which means that it's glowing. And if you click it twice, for example, if it is white, and if you click it again, then it is going to change, to back to blue, which means that it's not glowing. So white means glowing. Remember this: white means glowing, and blue means not glowing. So for example, if I'm working on a shape of a flashing heart, so I'm gonna, put all the LEDs white, make all the LEDs white, which I want them to glow. So I'm just working on this now. If you're working with me, you're more than welcome to make all the LEDs white that we are doing right now. So we just make a flashing heart. And then you will see that on the left hand side that is going to show you that the LEDs are going and it's making a shape of a heart. And guys, as I said, you can choose whatever thing that you want to make. You don't have to necessarily make a make a flashing heart. If you want a specific shape, you can just delete this and it's going to work for you. And then you can run the simulator and it's going to show you a specific shape. Or you can just make whatever you like. If you like a specific shape, you can do that. Or if you like first name of your alphabet, as I said, kids like to do it, you can do that too. Or also you can do just one, or you can just play with them, all of them, and see how does it work for you. So this is how you work with the LEDs, making a specific shape for LEDs. So guys, if you're working along me, just write me any message. Write me a message if you have any problem, or if it is not working for you, or as usual, if you want me to repeat something. But if you're done with this, you can also write me a message that you are also, you're also done with this. We are going to go ahead and make another lesson about this, which is going to talk about making a smiley face. So, you can click on exit tutorial here, and then you will see there's a smiley buttons here. So you can make smiley buttons from this tutorial. So I'm going to click on this one and click on start tutorial as we do always. And then it's going to show you. Wow, Noah had a message for us that she made a skull. Good job, Noah. Keep it up. Yeah, just make whatever shape you like to make, or whatever shape you want to see on the flashing LED. I'm so happy for you, Noah. All of you guys, you also keep working and let me know if you're making a different shape, or if you are just following the lesson, or if you are just making the shapes that we are supposed to make with the tutorials. Good job. So right now we are working on smiley faces. So in this, we are going to learn about buttons. So as I said, there are two buttons, A and B. As you can see on my screen, that when button A is pressed, there's a smiley face. When the B is pressed, there is a sad face. So pretty easy. We are going to work with the LEDs, but right now we have two different line of code that when button A is pressed and once button B is pressed. So this is going to be interesting, and we're going to see how does it going to work for us. So I'm going to click on OK here, and then I'm going to see, you will see there's a basic and there's input here. And always remember, guys, there's always instruction on the top if you need to follow something. I don't need start or forever now because I want to work with the A and B buttons, so I'm just going to delete them. And then you will see if I click on input, there's a button A pressed. So I'm going to drag it from left to right. And then I also want button B, so I'm going to one more drag from left to right. That is what we do. Always remember, guys, that is what we do when we write the code. We go from this column to see what are the blocks we have, and we drag them from left to right. So right now I have two events block here. These are called event blocks, which trigger the events. So triggering the event is when button A is pressed, and the triggering the other event is when button B is pressed. So I'm gonna go on basic here, and we remember this guy. We did this in the last lesson from show LEDs. I'm gonna choose one for each, show LEDs and show LEDs, and then I'm gonna make a smiley face and B a sad face. Or we can make it otherwise. We can make A sad face or B smiley face also. So I'm gonna just make some and then, we remember that whenever we have to glow LEDs, we just have to click them once, and then they're going to turn into white. So I'm turning the LEDs white, which I want to turn them. And I'm going to make it otherwise. I'm going to make a sad face. So I'm making a sad face on A, and then I'm also making a reverse. So I'm making B pressed, make a happy face. So my code is ready, guys. As you see, when button A is pressed, make a sad face, which I made through the LEDs. I made the LED white, glow white. So white means that they are glowing. They are going to be red on the left hand side, and on the B is the happy face. So that is the happy face LEDs. A is sad face LEDs. So guys, if you're working along me, just make sure that you choose one for happy, one for sad. Or if you like happy more, you can just choose happy for both. Or if you just want to have experiment, you can choose sad for both. uh, so whatever you want. Or you can also choose a different shape for B. For example, if I have happy face for A, or I can just choose alphabet M for B, or whatever I want. So if I want to run the simulator, guys, as we know that we do not have the physical device with us. If we have the physical device, we would be able to press A and press B right here. But right now, what we can do is we can just click on these. We can click on these, and we're going to see how does it work. So I'm going to click A. See, it's showing me the sad face. And I'm going to click on B. It's going to show me happy face. So, click on B again, happy face, click on A again, sad face. So, as I told you guys in the beginning of the class, when you have the physical device, you can actually download the file, and then you can go to the download folder. You can send that file to the microbit, to the chip, and then you can physically press the button A and B. Press A, sad face, and press B, happy face. So this is how you can make different shapes or different characters or different things with the LEDs. Yeah, so just keep working on this, guys. This is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And thank you so much for promoting our after school program. And we will be, as you know, that we have been doing this program every day except Friday. So we'll be doing this program tomorrow and also on Thursday. So if you want to, if you are interested, you can just go ahead and log in with the links that are on our website, and then, you can learn more things. Well, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope you learned something fun, and keep working on this. Keep working on this. And if you have any questions about anything, I'm going to write our DoSpace email. This would be hello@dospace.org. And this is in your chat box, hello@dospace.org. So you can write us an email specifying whatever you need or whatever your question is. And we are going to answer you, and we're going to acknowledge and reply you whatever your needs are with technology or with any of the lesson that you have learned. Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys. Have a good night. Take care of yourself, and we will see you in the next session. Bye-bye.